Hey guys, Noah here and welcome to this video. I just wanted to make a quick video and kind of talk about the differences of doing like a lead form ad versus sending someone to a landing page, and talk about some of the differences and stuff like that. And actually, as of late, the last couple of months or so, Facebook has kind of revamped their lead form a little bit, and I've had a lot of success with that. And you're still able to send people from your lead form ad to like a landing page or your website. So it's been a great change, and it's really working really good. Before I dive into it, if you aren't a part of the Facebook group, and you've found this video, like, I'm kind of shocked. I didn't think people who weren't in the Facebook group see these, but I would recommend joining that Facebook group. It's a free group where hundreds of realtors go to learn about digital marketing. I'm able to hop on there a lot more and give a lot more tips and stuff like that. And you can also download the Facebook lead gen system. It's a free download. I kind of go over exactly what I do to generate leads using Facebook. Set 10 to 15 appointments a month, close 2 to 3 deals a month from it and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, the links are in the description. Other than that, I'll just jump into the video here. So we're gonna kind of talk about the difference between using a lead form ad, which is right on Facebook, versus sending someone to like a landing page on your website. And I'm gonna kind of assume you know what a landing page is. And I'm not going to go into describing that, but I'm just going to talk about what I found my successes to be between the two. And I'll tell you right now, the short answer is I've had a lot more success recently with a lead form ad, and that's because people go on Facebook because they want to be on Facebook. They're there to see their friends and to scroll through stuff, and basically connect with their friends. And they're used to seeing ads and stuff, so they're not as upset about seeing ads and stuff on Facebook, but they don't want to leave Facebook, right? So how many times have you like clicked on an ad and it's slowly loading to get to the next page? And by slowly, I mean it's taking like 2 or 3 seconds, and you just exit out and you keep scrolling because you don't want to take the time to go to that page, and then you got to go back onto Facebook and you lost your spot, and maybe you were reading an interesting article that you wanted to go back to or something like that. So with the lead form ad, it's those ads where you click on learn more right in Facebook, and it pops in right there. And the cool thing about Facebook is they have all of our info, and it auto populates the stuff that we want. So we want their name, their phone number, and their email. You can always ask for more questions, but I recommend just getting those because it's just super simple. There's very little resistance. Like I said, Facebook auto populates that stuff into the form, so all they have to do is click submit, and then they're still on Facebook. They never left. They're happy, and they keep scrolling. One of the benefits of using a landing page is the person who lands there and scrolls, you're able to, for one, have more info on that landing page and build a little bit more rapport, position yourself as more of a local authority, and they show like they have higher intent, like they're willing to wait for it to load, to go to a different page, to go through your stuff and submit their info there. So it does show a little bit higher intent. So it might be, maybe the higher cost per lead, but those leads you're getting, you probably have a higher chance of converting them into clients. So that's the benefit of creating a landing page. It does take time. You have to create a nice landing page. You have to have good copy on there to pique their interest, tell a good story, and get them to submit their info. But it still is a super powerful way, and I still test a balance between the two. Before this summer, I was much more of an advocate of using a landing page versus a lead form because I had a lot of success with ManyChat, sending them to a landing page there, and getting their info and getting them to convert a lot higher than that versus the lead forms. But with the recent changes and with how things are going, I've had a lot more success with the lead forms. So one of the really cool things about the lead forms is that once they submit their info and hit submit, the next page, you can have one last page, and you can say, wait, there's one more step, just click below to, whatever it is. For me, it's a lot of like to see this free list of homes under $400,000, or this free list of homes that might qualify for 0% down, or something like that, or to download my 5 steps to save money when buying a home, whatever it is. So you can have one more step, and you can prompt them to click that and then send them to your landing page or your website to have that chance to build more rapport and position yourself as an expert. That doesn't mean that people are always going to click on that, and the nice thing is they've already submitted their info, so if they don't click on that final step, you still have their info and you can follow up. But it is kind of a nice option that I've had a lot of success with being able to do it that way versus the old way of lead form and have to send them an email using Zapier, or sending them to a landing page and hoping that they fill it all out. So there you have it. There's kind of the difference between the Facebook lead form versus landing page approach. Like I said, they both work, and it's worth testing both. And it does always kind of change because we're working with people. But right now, the last 6 months or so, I've found a lot of success using just the Facebook lead form, keeping people right on Facebook, getting them to fill out their info, and then following up with them, which, I'm a huge advocate for following up consistently using automated systems to convert them into clients. Again, if you're interested in learning more about digital marketing, you want to take your business to the next level and have a consistent, steady flow of leads, you can join the Facebook group. The link is in the description, and you can download that Facebook lead gen system for free. So I hope this kind of made sense. I hope it brought some value. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.